Hello, I'm back with a candle wax reading and tarot for whatever the collective needs to hear. So take a deep breath if you're joining me now. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the support. Thank you. Collecting your resources. Some of you may be planning a big move. Some of you may be planning a relocation. And you may need to collect your resources for that. Plan for it instead of assuming that money will show up. Money will show up, I'm feeling like that, but still you need to plan for it. Prepare for things to take off. Prepare for sudden changes. Okay? I'm hearing dramatic improvement in finances for somebody here. Dramatic improvement in a love relationship for somebody here. Okay? All right. Rest is still essential. So prioritize rest as much as you would prioritize work. Universe is saying blessings are coming in. Have faith, have faith, have faith. Within the next 2 to 3 weeks, you're going to see a lot of improvements in your life. The first 2 weeks of May especially, extremely nice for you. For some, it is the second and the third weeks of May which are very good. For some here, the last week of May is when your stars are finally turning for the better. Okay, we are all on different timelines. I can see this here. Some of you are timeline jumping to your highest timeline, to your best version. Okay, congratulations. All the things that you thought you will get in 3 years, all the things that you thought you will be in 3 years, you are becoming that now. You're doing those things now, or you will this rest of this year. Your faith is being tested currently, it seems, or it's been little shaky for you. I don't know, I feel like cleansing, guys, today. There's a need to still cleanse in the collective. Okay? There's a need to purge. Because new things are they're here, so don't waste time. I may do a double candle today. After this candle, I feel like I may have to do another candle. Let's see. Let's see what is the color that comes out. Black and white. Black and white. Black and white usually for me is the Chariot card, right? The traditional Rider-Waite. It tells me that try not to look at everything as black and white. Try to see the middle. Seek the middle path. Seek the middle path. No extreme reactions, no extreme opinions, no extreme happiness and no extreme sadness. Try to be in the middle with things, because that's where you will find your power. Grab any opportunities that come your way. Keep an eye out for opportunities. The opportunities are around you. Or they're still in the ethers and they're going to show up for you very soon. Grab them when they come in. Do your due diligence. Does this really look good? Is it really in my highest good? Do all of that research and then go for it. If everything is a yes, your intuition says yes, your research says yes, go for it. Go for it. Luck is on your side. You're about to embark on a spiritual journey. For some this is a religious journey. For some this is a actual physical journey. This will bring in a lot of profits to you. You'll come back with a lot of gifts. You'll come back with a lot of love. You'll come back with a lot of, feelings of refreshment, happiness that you've been waiting for a very long time. Your path is clear. Your obstacles are being removed. Lord Ganesha is showing up. Your obstacles are being removed. Your path is clear now. So if there are any delays, that's coming only from you. Okay? The human. The universe has said, done, done, done. You have paid your dues. Your path is clear. Lord Ganesha is showing up big time here. Navaratna, I'm hearing Navaratna. For some of you who believe in gems, you may need to look into wearing Navaratna, the 9 gems for representing the 9 planets. Your luck will improve tremendously if you wear the Navaratna. Only if you can afford it, okay? Don't break your back to buy things you can't afford. Then no amount of luck can help you then. Work with the balance that you have in your bank account. I need 2 minutes, okay? Thank you. Because recently some few new spirit guides have shown up for me, and they connect with me in a different way. They are little different in their messages, so I need to connect with them. Just give me a minute. Reading books is essential for somebody here. You need to pick up more knowledge. You have enough knowledge to be a guru right now, but there's a need to deepen your knowledge base, okay? Constantly keep learning, constantly keep evolving, constantly try to expand your horizons in any which way you can. And most of the knowledge is free, which is a blessing for our generation. It's available on the internet, most of the knowledge. So expand your horizons. Mahalakshmi is coming through. Thank you, Mahalakshmi, for coming through with love and light. What messages do you have for the collective? If you had a loss of money, don't worry about it. You will get back all this money and more. For those of you who are looking for employment, you will find a job within 2 to 3 weeks. Sooner if you try harder. Don't resist change. Change is for your highest good. If you're being asked to move to a new location, it's for your highest good. All right? If you're being asked to move back to the place where you came from, right? That is also in your highest good. It may not seem like it. It may seem like a demotion, like, I was just here, why are you sending me back there? It's because you have unfinished business in the old place. For somebody here, okay? Not for everybody. Blessings are pouring in, okay? Mega success, massive amounts of recognition. Your value is increasing. You're about to understand the true meaning of power, okay? And how to use it wisely and how not to abuse it, okay? Don't abuse power. Use it. The more powerful you are, become the more responsible you should be with how you use it. If many people are listening to you, then you have to clean up your act. Something similar I had to do a few years ago, where I can no longer gossip, I can no longer gossip. I can no longer, I try my best to not use bad words, because I'm always surrounded by divine beings of love and light, and I try my best to not, use bad words, because I don't want to, because of in such divine presence. So you may have to make some changes. For somebody here, as your spiritual gifts rise, you may have to make some changes to adapt and to do justice to the spiritual gifts that's given to you. It's like when the universe is giving you a beautiful gift, you have to treat it like the beautiful gift it is and do whatever you need to do to preserve it, to increase it, right? And then to be of value to others. Raksha, Raksha, I keep hearing that, Raksha, Raksha. Ask for protection. For some of you here, there is this energy around in the collective actually of a little bit of a deception, okay, a little bit of falseness, a little bit of foxy energy, fox spirit. I love fox spirit, but the negative aspect of fox spirit is what? Is fooling people, right? Trickery, I'm seeing that. So be careful. Don't just buy any story anybody tells you, okay? Sit with it, sit with it. If someone wants to be your friend, sit with it. Why suddenly do you want to be my friend? Like, question these things, okay? If everything is kosher, everything is good, then go for it, of course. But you need to, if someone suddenly, and someone who doesn't normally do good things for you, suddenly starts to do good things for you, question it. Don't just be like lost in the, oh my gosh, don't get lost in that. Why didn't you love me all these months, and why do you suddenly love me? You have to pause here. That's the thing of being an adult. We can't just take everything as it seems. You have to see what else is there between the lines. If you want to stop repeating the same mistakes, if you're like, I want to live freely and I know only good things will happen to me, then good for you. Okay, good for you. I have nothing to say to that, because some people do have luck with friendships and they never have a bad connection. Or some people do have, they fall in love with one person and they marry that person and they stay with that person for the rest of their life, right? This is for those of the others who are like, who have problems with things like that, who don't have the necessary good karma with relationships or friendships. I need a minute. What does the collective need to know right now? Spirit is watching you, watching over you. You're being very protected. You're being guided. The right path will open up to you very soon. It will be very clear, crystal clear. You will know what to do. When the time is right, you will take action. Things are going to move, okay? Yang energy I'm getting. If you have been in the yin energy of just receiving, just, allowing things, you're now going to, the planning stage is definitely over. You're moving towards fulfillment of the wishes. You're moving towards making things happen for yourself maybe, or for your family. And you have to. There's just too much of your life ahead of you. There are just too many things that need your attention. So the advice really is to stop being so dreamy, okay? You can't afford it right now. There are times to be dreamy. There are times to be like la la la, and then there are times to just get up and just do the dishes, clean the house, right? It's one of those things. Some of you definitely need to clean home, clean house, okay? Because there's just too much of stale energy in your place. Staleness. Open the windows, right? Mop the floors. Like that kind of energy must happen here. It also signifies a new beginning for yourself. So it's going to work in your favor. Everything you do works in your favor, right? Everything always happens in my highest good, right? Everything always works out in my favor. Everything always works out in my favor. That used to be one of my favorite things to say a few years ago. So try that. It really works. Everything always works out in my favor. So it releases anxiety, it releases fear, okay? And it helps you to get some hope towards what can happen, instead of always worried about what can the outcome be. When you know everything's going to work out in your favor, and when you remind yourself of that, right? We know everything, we just need reminders sometimes. Then see, I had to drop it. I had to drop it. You may have to drop someone or something like a hot coal, okay? I think that for somebody here, this is not again for everybody. For someone who sees the real truth of someone, you're going to drop them like, you're going to drop them like a hot coal. You must, for your highest good. I feel like taking another one. Just pause, bear with me for 1 second. Okay, thank you. Not a red again, thank you. Pink, yes, thank you. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Hindus again, Kanakadhara Stotram. Listen to that. That is a very powerful, auspicious mantra. It's on the internet. That will bring in this energy of fortune, Mahalakshmi's mantra. If you are interested, look it up and listen to it every day. It's very powerful. Very powerful. Thank you, Mahalakshmi. to increase the flow of money, to increase the flow of abundance, to increase the flow of feelings of abundance within you. This works. You will be shown the way. You will be shown the way. You're not going to have to move through darkness. You will be shown the way. For every important decision in your life, you will be shown the way. Somebody's regard for you is going up. Somebody is going to now look at you in a different way. Their regard for you is increasing. Somebody now sees you in a completely different light. And they're like, oh my gosh, like look at her or look at him, this is who they were all along. I can't believe I missed it. And in a good way, Your hair is growing, I'm hearing. Someone who's looking for a house. You'll find a good house in the next 2 to 3 months. It will just show up to you, okay? The right house will show up. There are going to be a lot of observers, or if you're on social media, suddenly your account is going to blow up and you're going to have a tremendous amount of followers, okay? So, tremendous amount of followers. Don't doubt that. So keep at your business, keep at it, don't give up. It doesn't have to be social media, but for me it feels like social media, and this feels like a world map. This feels like a world map to me, and people watching you from all over the world. Okay, that's your destiny. You're a star, okay? You're destined for big things. So clear out the doubt, clear out the negativity, clear out the fear of success that you have. I want to be successful, but not too much successful, I'm scared of what is there on the other side. You face so much failure, now it is time to embrace all the success that the universe sends you. It's your turn. Look at it that way instead of being so fearful all the time. If you're fearful of the bad things, then you're fearful of the good things. Then when are you not fearful? Tell me that. When are you just happy? When are you just allowing things to come? If you're always in the energy of fear, that means that anything can happen. I will still be fearful. That's a wrong attitude then, right? You have to find a time to be like happy. Why are you so scared of happiness? Why are you so scared of smiling? You're like, oh, if I smile too much, my happiness will disappear. Why? Those are all the blocks. That's all the devil energy there. Wanting you to still be in that same old tragic story there. Don't do that. Okay? You're coming out of it. You're feeling better. Act like it. Act like you're feeling better. Don't do the same things. For somebody here, you have to change the way you dress because you tend to wear the same clothes. Okay? I'm guilty of that. But maybe this message is also for me because I tend to, once I like something, I just wear it excessively a little bit. But but here, there's a need to get ready in the morning as if you're going to have a big day, as if you're going to have the best day of your life. All right? Don't be so much in your regular clothes because that's making you feel like you just have a regular day. Come on. Especially if you're someone who works from home or is a homemaker or tends to spend a lot of time at home. It's time to get ready like you mean it. That will change the messages your body gets that you're ready for action. And when your energy gives off that vibration, yeah, this girl is ready for action or this guy is ready for action, the right energies will show up for you. Somebody's sending me a lot of hate right now for some reason. I don't know. I'll just connect 1 minute, guys. You didn't like the message or you don't like me? Somebody here is sending me a lot of negative energy suddenly. Please connect this person's energy to the source light. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Michael. you, Michael. Thank you. Whoever is sending me hate, negative energy, please connect this person's energy to source. Thank you. Where it is cleansed, purified, healed. Thank you. Never return things back to sender, okay guys? I know that's a popular thing to do. Returning energy to sender. Don't do that. They're also struggling. They're also soul struggling. They don't know what they're doing. Just either learn to transmute it by saying, I transmute the negative energy into blessings for my children, or I transmute this negative energy into my personal power, okay? Or I transmute this negative or this low vibrational energy into an increase in physical beauty for me, right? Anything, transmute it immediately if you feel it. Never, or send it to source where it will be cleansed, purified and healed, okay? But never, that's my advice, return it to sender. Don't do that. That is just perpetuating another cycle of hate, right? They send you hate. Look at that ting, there you go. I'm feeling the energy of a lotus. Spiritual expansion. Some of you are going to connect with a spiritual guru on your travels, or you are the spiritual guru and you're traveling and you're going to meet a lot of interesting people who will need your advice on the way. Don't say no, but at the same time, don't deplete yourself. Don't deplete yourself. Your energies are needed for a very long time on this earth. And you're meant to help millions of people. Don't let people drain you. Don't overextend yourself, because the more spiritually gifted you are, the more important it is to learn when to give energy and when to pull it back. Okay? When to share, when to pull it back. That must happen. Okay? Gayatri Mantra, my gosh, she shows up and she's been saying Gayatri Mantra in my ears for the past 15 minutes. I've been just not acknowledging it because other messages are coming through, and she's like, Gayatri Mantra. Oh, thank you, Ma Gayatri. She's like, come on now, say it. So do connect with that mantra. Listen to it 1-2 times and see if it does anything for you. I don't know any soul who's not touched by it, but you never know. If it works for you, it works for you. It may not work for everybody. I don't know. I think personally, though, it should work for everybody. But that's just Deepa talking. That's not my guides. Spirituality is going to be your topmost priority, as it should be. Some of you are connected to sadhus. Some of you are connected to ancient, learned men. Okay, sadhus, ascended masters are your spiritual teachers. Ascended masters, Lord Buddha is coming through. Thank you. Gautamaya Namaha, Gautamaya Namaha, Gautamaya Namaha, Gautamaya Namaha. There is some black smoke I'm sensing here. So there is this negativity, right? Others sending you. You are sending others. If you are sending others, cut it out. Nicely, I'm saying this nicely. Bring attention to your judgments. Bring attention to the thoughts you're pushing on to other people. You want justice so badly. It will happen if you are in the right. If you are in the right, you will get the justice. Just because you bombard somebody with negative energy doesn't mean you're going to get your justice any sooner. So, and you're degrading yourself and you're degrading your spiritual gifts by using them to punish people. That's not the purpose of your spiritual gift. Don't do that. Somebody here doesn't want the competition to do well. This can be in your business. This can be at work, right? This can be anywhere. Don't do anything here. That's the advice. Don't do anything. If you have a true talent, you will shine, no matter what, no matter who. I need to clear this energy out, guys. Why are you so resistant to change? Why do you protest for every little thing? Why do you protest so much? If someone tells you to wear a different shoe to the one you're wearing, you become all flustered. Why do you do that? Why do you resist change so much? Why are you such a creature of habit? Because that's just asking to be disappointed. Whenever we create these hard boundaries and hard rules, right? It is just like it is only going to flow for some time. After that, there will come a time when change is inevitable. So don't try to marry outcomes so much. Don't try to be like eat this and this. Always say this or something better. Okay, when you're asking for a manifestation, always say this or something better. This or something better. Public. You're going to be well known. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. Fame, fortune, riches. There is no doubt. But there's no rush also. You will do it. It's your path. You're destined for it. So it will happen. Karma is coming through. Thank you. Let me see what kind of karma is coming through for the collective who's watching me right now. What kind of karma is coming through, please, for the collective? Only good karma I'm hearing. Only good karma. You have cleared your balance. It's a clean slate now. So definitely drop the judgmental energy if you are still indulging in that. We are still looking back on the past and saying, why did this person say this to me? Why did they look at me this way? Why did my hair grow this way? Why am I like, cut all that? Let it go now. Okay, you will be rewarded. This is a brand new year, brand new season. Your 2024 begins now in May. Okay, your 2024 begins now in May. The collective, this is for the collective. I feel that many of us are going to have this happy new year that should have started January 1st now. Okay, so you still have a lot of time to go after your dreams. You still have a lot of time to make your body the way you want it to be. The way you still have a lot of time to make your mind the way you want it to be. Your thoughts, you still have a lot of time to change your life. Okay, so this is your May 1st. May 1st is your Jan 1st. Look at it that way. Because the energies have been very up and down from January 1st. And for many here, the new year actually begins now. Okay, Happy New Year. You're a brand new person. You have a brand new month in front of you. What will you do with it? What will you do with it? What dreams will you work on? What thoughts will you release? What energies will you release? What will you make peace with? What will you accept? What will you learn something new this month, this year? What are you going to do with the rest of your life? This May, whatever you start in the month of May, will decide for you what you will do for the rest of your life. Okay, I feel like reading the crystals. Bear with me. Thank you. 2849. If anybody can timestamp, I would really appreciate it because I am a little short on time today, but if you can, don't worry about it. I'll get to it sometime. What is coming up finances wise for the collective? Finances look good. There's an increase coming toward you. Unexpected inheritance, unexpected surprise. A lot of material gifts. I'm hearing the words profit in the stocks and shares and investments. That is going to help you to pay all the bills that are coming up. Okay, the rest of the 2024 is going to be a little bit big on expenses because there are so many things happening suddenly that were not happening before. Because of that, there will be an increase in expenses, but they feel like happy expenses. Okay, they feel like happy news for which you have to spend, happy travel for which you have to spend. It's like happy expenses, but definite expenses. Let go of the clutter in your house too if you want to welcome more money and get Ma Lakshmi to stay with you longer. Clear the clutter. Heal your inner self. Heal your inner self. Heal your thoughts about money. Heal your relationship with money. Heal your relationship with power. Why do you fear power so much? Power is only fearful if misused. Okay? If it is used well, if it is used wisely, power is a wonderful thing. It allows you to get to do many things that you can do if you don't have power. So freedom, for one. If you are stuck in a situation with some people or with a job that you don't like, this additional boost of power that you receive will help you to make that breakthrough, move through that, you know what I mean? So power is good, don't fear it. You will use it wisely because you are not someone who's going to misuse it. I'm getting, you will use it wisely because you're also very spiritually gifted, and spiritual people know the downside of everything first. You know it, right? You know what happens when you say return to sender blindly. Never, don't say that. All hindrances are being removed. Ma Lakshmi again is showing up. All hindrances are being removed. Your karma is being cleared. It's already been cleared. For some, you need to work with the elements like the metal silver, copper. Okay? There's beauty coming back into your face, into your body, physical beauty. You're charming. Your charm is increasing. Lady Venus, thank you. Ganga Nadi, I'm hearing the energy, feeling the energy of the river Ganga, which is a cleansing river in India. People bathe in it to cleanse away their sins and their fears and everything. I'm feeling her energy suddenly. Thank you. Let me welcome her for a minute. Thank you, Ganga, for coming through. Ganga Nadi, Ganga Nadi, Ganga Nadi. Thank you. Thank you for blessing me. Thank you for blessing my reading. Thank you for blessing all the people who are watching my reading. What is your message? Spend time near water. Use water to cleanse yourself. Use water to cleanse your home. Use water to cleanse your body. Drink more water. Don't go crazy with it, but drink more water. I'm hearing the words Arunachala Shiva. Some of you are connected to that temple. It's a Shiva's temple for those who don't know, which is very famous. There's a need to visit Aruna. Oh, I got chills as I said that. Thank you. What messages do you have? Ganga Nadi, Ganga Nadi, Ganga Nadi. Money is flowing into your life as a waterfall. Welcome it. Welcome abundance. Welcome money. Welcome happiness. Welcome good friendships. Welcome travel, far travel. But this travel is bringing tremendous amounts of benefit. For some of you, you're traveling to India. For some of you, your Venice is coming through Venice. Venice for some reason has been playing on my mind a lot for the past 2 to 3 days. I hope I get a chance to visit. Venice is coming through, India is coming through. Can you give me messages about what they can expect on this trip? Spiritual awakening, spiritual ascension, gifts, happy times with loved ones, safe travels, safe travels, safe travels. Your travels are blessed. Why do you worry so much? Why do you worry so much? Your travel is blessed. Your life is blessed. Your children are blessed. Your loved ones are blessed. Don't you see the many blessings that are pouring into your life every day? Is what she's saying. Learn to respect water. Learn to conserve water and only use water when you need it. Don't keep the tap running because that aggravates even Ma Lakshmi. And of course, Ganga Nadi. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So I'm done. I'll do some tarot. Again, timestamp 3458. What does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to see? What does the collective need to hear? What are the energies surrounding the collective now and in the near future? What are the energies, messages, guidance for the energies surrounding the collective now and the near future? Thank you. Ooh la la. Okay. Adjustments are required. If you're going after a dream, you may need to adjust and tweak your dream a little bit. Okay, the cards are really one card at a time. Thank you. What are the energies around the collective now? Thank you. There are some people who are very egoistic around you, who will want to create trouble for you end of May into June. But I see you not budging. I see you not being affected by them. Prosperity lies ahead. There you go. Adjust your dream a little bit. Tweak your work a little bit. If you're doing this kind of work, for example, tweak it. Okay, for somebody here, you need to change the direction of your bed so that energy flows better for you. For somebody here, you need to change the way you... Wait a minute. Where is your money located in your house? You may need to change the position of money that is located in your house. Where you have it is not bad, but there is a better high vibrational place in your house that will bring in more money. Can you give me a direction, please, for this person? Can you give me a direction? Can you give me a direction? I'm not getting an answer. Sorry, guys, I tried to. But money looks good. Prosperity lies ahead. Look at the bigger picture. To look at the bigger picture, do what can I sustain? So the message I'm getting from here clearly is, right? Do something that you can sustain for a long time. Don't do these short things and then burn out. What is sustainable? Is doing, example again, I'll speak as a YouTube creator. Is making two videos a week sustainable? Maintain that and only that. Don't try to overdo, don't underdo, because you have to look at the bigger picture. Look at the marathon, okay? If you try to do too much, you'll burn out. If you try to do too little, you'll slow down your growth intentionally or unintentionally. That's not a good idea either. So find your happy rhythm in everything you're doing. Don't start something and then quit because you can't sustain it. What can you sustain effortlessly in your daily life? Those are the new habits you're meant to create now. Oh, I can easily get up every day at 6. Maintain that then every day. I can easily drink 2-3 glasses of water. Maintain that every day. Don't do like 8 or 9 in one day and then do 1 or 2. That's also not advised, okay? The 8 or 9 I think is too much water, but I'm not an expert. Okay, so but listen, do something that you can sustain. This feels like towards your career. What does the collective need to know right now? Some of you may be dealing with bed bugs. If that is the case, there's a need to regularly change your bedding, or you may visit a place which has bed bugs. Watch your hair because they stick to the hair sometimes. Nothing will come of the situation. It's time to release negativity. False promises, I'm hearing false promises. What do you need to release? Release making false promises to yourself. Stop that energy where you make all these promises to yourself and you don't do nothing to keep them to yourself. If you continuously break promises that you make to yourself, how will others maintain their promises to you, right? So if you say that I'm going to clean my room today, you have to actually do it. That is then keeping your word with yourself, who is the most important person. That's how you maintain that, you develop faith in yourself and trust in yourself that if I say something, I do it. Like there are some people that in movies also, that's a favorite dialogue, right? If I say something, I do it. But in real life, what happens is we fill the air with our emptiness, empty words, right? Empty ideas, empty visions, like, oh, I'll do this, oh, I'll do that, oh, I may this, I that. Then nothing happens, right? Here, use, like, first get that determination within yourself that, yes, I will do it. Second, is it the value of it? If I do this, how will my life change? When you understand all of that, it is going to be hard to break your promise to yourself. If you're inconsistent with yourself, if you put yourself at the back of the line every single time, then you are sending a message to others to do the same with you. You have to prioritize yourself, your well-being. The promises you make to yourself, you have to keep. Even if it's a little promise, keep it. I'm going for a walk for 5 minutes every day. Do it. Even if it is just walking in the backyard back and forth, or in your living room for 5 minutes you're walking, do it. It's still a walk. That is how you increase the value of your word for yourself first, and then others will value your word. And who is a valuable person? A person who speaks value, right? When they say something, you'll know that it will somebody who's reliable, somebody who is consistent, especially in a workplace. This feels like a workplace story to me, but especially in a workplace. Or if I call her to do this work, I can rely on her to consistently provide this quality and more. Like somebody needs that assurance, your boss maybe, or the people you work with, or your family needs your assurance that if I go to run to mommy or if I run to daddy, they will not get more upset than me. They will listen to me calmly. Somebody needs that reassurance. So for that, you have to build your character here. How do you build your character? By staying true to what you speak to yourself first. Your loyalty is to you first here. Okay? Not to say everybody's happy, then I will feed myself. No. First you practice with yourself. Then you can practice with the outer world, and that's how you build consistency. Am I making sense? I hope I am. I'm just channeling here anyway, so whoever it is for, I think it will resonate. What does the collective need to know? Formula. Change the formula. I'm hearing change the formula. If you're doing something the same way every time, change the formula. For those who are in spiritual business, there's a need to try out new divination tools. If you're only doing tarot all the time, try something else. If you're only doing something else and not tarot, do tarot. Right? Do tarot. For somebody here, the message is do tarot. When you do tarot, the depth of the messages amazes people. Okay, so try to also include tarot. Oh, gee. Public recognition is coming to you because of what you offer the world, because of what you do with your hands. Public recognition is here. It's already here. You know it. You know it. You feel it in your bones somewhere. You feel it in your bones somewhere. Your commitment is being tested. There you go. That wishy-washy energy that you still have, that's carried forward from your teenage years, right? For somebody here, you need to let that go finally. And be an adult in the true sense of the form, where you take responsibility for yourself. You take responsibility for your actions. You take responsibility for the words that come out of your mouth. You take responsibility for the consequences. Of course, if they are yours, right? Not just say every responsibility, everything is mine, right? Not to do that, but if you don't do something and you get a consequence for it, accept that, okay, I didn't pay the bill on time and I got this late fee. Like, sit with the consequence a little bit. Don't be so like, I did this because this person never supports me, or I did this because I don't immediately seek an excuse when you are faced with a consequence. Understand the steps or the lack of steps that went into that consequence. Okay? Understand that every action of yours actually has a reaction in the outer world. It does have a response from the universe. Every word you speak has a response from the universe. So then how much value are you giving to the words you speak then? If every word is being recorded in your Akashic records, or it is being recorded somewhere, right, by the universe, then you have to be more mindful about how you speak. Some people go around speaking nonsense into existence. I don't even want to say these low vibrational things, but you know how some people go on being this negative Nancy kind of my life. Don't say that. Don't say that. Even if that is the reality, right? Try to Say things like, I'm working towards a better life. See, it's hard to, when you're in a bad place, it's hard to imagine or say things like, oh, my life is beautiful. It's hard because it's not, the reality is not showing up that way, right? And it feels like you're fooling yourself when you say these things to yourself. So say that I'm moving towards a better future, right? Better days are coming toward me. I'm moving towards better finances. Like, say things that are like a work in progress, so you are also, it's more believable to you and your subconscious, right? And it is also that it is not like a, because some people do struggle with that, I know that many of my clients do struggle with that, so I'm saying that, okay? So use it like, I'm a work in progress, I'm working towards a better future. Instead of saying, my future is dash dash dash, don't say that. Please don't say that, because that just sends out a message. See, these are all the ways we leak out our good juju. These are all the ways we leak out the good things that are happening to us. Okay? Wow, it is 46 minutes. I wanted to do more, but I thought a 1 hour video is too long. But let me quickly do some tarot though. I haven't gotten to the cards yet. Let me quickly do this, then I'll let you go. I talk so much. Okay, what does the collective need to know? Face forward, face forward. Don't look back, face forward. Whatever has happened has already happened. You have played that movie 1 trillion times, now only face forward. What is there today for me? What is there tomorrow for me? Thank you, Ma Saraswati. Thank you. Thank you for coming through with love and light. What are the messages for the collective? What are the messages for the collective? The Hermit. What are the messages for the collective? The Hangman. Wow, look at all these spiritual cards coming back to back. Page of Cups. Again, one more spiritual card for me. Your inspiration is coming from the ethers. The inspiration to do your work is coming definitely from the ethers. Okay, so ask the universe, you will be given. Condition your mind to receive abundance. Start to condition your mind to receive abundance. I am wealthy. I am worthy. Right? I'm capable of handling big finances. Right? I'm capable of handling big money. Right? I can do multiple tasks with ease. All right? Condition your mind for success. I'm successful. I'm a money magnet. Okay? King of Swords. Use your words to create abundance for yourself, for the world, for the collective. Use your words. Use your words. Write affirmations. Speak them. Okay? I am in my highest timeline, living my best life. 10 of Cups. Bring this from 3 years down the line, bring it to now. You can do that. Somebody here is jumping timelines. I think I said it in the candle wax. Fantastic. You're a master manifester. Okay? You can make things happen out of thin air like that. You know one funny thing? I can never do this. You know, when I do this, no sound comes out, guys. This is my biggest thing from childhood. Like I used to, all my cousins and everybody used to go around doing this. I'm like, why can't I make this? I still can't do it. But I can whistle, you know. Any song you give me, I can whistle. Right? That was not a popular gift, especially for girls back then. I still see my grandmother's face saying, don't whistle. Don't whistle. Girls should not whistle, you know. But anyway, I get so distracted. Okay, listen. There is a lot of spirituality, spiritual energies in the air for you the next few days, next few weeks. Take time off to reflect. Take time off to connect with your higher self. Higher self is coming through for somebody here. Take time off to reconnect with your passions, with the original intention of why you started something. If I started Deepa's Tarot, what was my original intention? Reconnect with that. I need to reconnect with that and say, this was my original intention, right? Like that, you need to reconnect to the whys of why you are doing some of the things you've been doing all this time. Even though you have been receiving rewards or recognition, whatever, the why is going to be very important the next few weeks. Your intention is going to be very important. If I'm giving donations, if I'm helping people, why? Is it coming from a place of ego? Is it coming from a place of helping? Is it a mix of both? Sometimes a healthy ego is a good thing, guys. We don't have to eliminate all ego and be like a cow here. All right? Eliminate the false ego. But there is a need for ego, because ego helps us to, ego helps us to face the, if you're completely egoless, you are like, I don't know, I don't think that helps us. I'll go into that on a separate video, because my guides are pulling my ear here. Listen, you can make anything happen here. Miracles, magic, within your hands. That beautiful home, that beautiful family life within your hands. Some of you are definitely moving to a bigger house, better location within the year. Within the year, mind you, for somebody here, there will be celebrations, n number of celebrations. One of your children is going far away from you for education or for marriage or something. She will be a-okay. She or he will be fine. Stop the stress. They will be fine. If they are currently also going through any challenges, they will be fine. Don't worry about it. Don't make me sing again. They'll be fine. Okay? Stop the unnecessary worries. Stop it. In a day, like after 24 hours, 20 hours is worrying. The 4 hours is sleep. Then again 20 hours of worry. 4 hours of sleep. Somebody does this here. Don't do it. Manifest the abundance here. The miracles, magic are yours. Set an amount of your money that you want in mind. Write it out every day. Do the 369 method. I heard it works. Okay? There you go. There you go. There you go. Use your spiritual gifts to ascend out of traps. Human traps. Human traps. Use your spiritual gifts to ascend out of your human traps that you set out for yourself. Today I'm going to just worry about this and waste the whole day. That's a human trap created by, sponsored by you. Or today that person didn't said this to me, I'm going to now spend the rest of my time in anger or worry or fear, or why didn't I answer this? Why didn't I say this? Human trap again. So stop laying traps for yourself. Stop tripping yourself up, in other words. Let the world be who they are. As long as you are pure, your intentions are pure, you're doing things from a high vibrational place or with a good intention, right? Then that's it. Don't waste your existence in these traps that you set out for yourself to fail. Oh, I'll be doing my work unless someone comes and says something to me. Then I'm going to completely get distracted, lose my mind, lose my thought process, lose my interest to work on my dreams, right? And then I'm just going to drop the dream. If that is you, then who can you blame then? There is nobody else but yourself. All right? So elevate out of these human traps. Elevate out of this, the caged mind of yours and your highly triggered emotional states. Always come out of that. Okay, how do you come out of that? By observing every time you do that. Just observe yourself for the next 10 days. Just observe how much of time and effort you're putting towards things that you shouldn't be, or thoughts that you shouldn't have. And how easily it's so easy to distract you. For somebody here, it's so easy to distract you. You set out to do your work, you set out to have a good life, you set out to work on your body, somebody brings a pizza, done. There you go. Okay then, bye-bye dream body, bye-bye dream intentions, bye-bye dream me. I'm eating the pizza, right? This is just an example. You know where you do this, right? So don't do that. Elevate yourself consistently. Your companions are not it. For somebody here, your friends are holding you back. You know that. They are their view of life, and what they want out of life is very different than what you want out of life. It's not in alignment. So then no shade on them. They are doing what they want to do with their life. They have clarity, they're going behind it. That's perfect. They are doing what they need to do. What about you though? Dropping your ideas all the time so you can be somebody else or follow somebody else. What about you then, right? It all comes back to you. Your friends are not it. There's a need to isolate yourself for some time, to come back to yourself, to your dreams, to your ideas, to your vision, to your essence. If I say, okay, your name is Sarah, right? For example, I say, okay, Sarah, who are you? Right? Who are you? At the core of your person, who are you? What is your essence? I think you'll probably just stare at me and say, I don't know. I really don't know who I am. And that's a sad way to be at this point in time. Why? Because the more you know yourself, the more you know your capabilities, the universe is now providing you the perfect grounds to make your dreams come true. Bring them in from the ethers and ground them into reality, for heaven's sake. Almost like 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles energy I'm sensing here, though I don't see the card. Call it in, call it in, call it in. Okay, call it in. Call it in. 8 of Pentacles, I'm glad at least, okay? So once you clear out the unnecessary things that you focus on, and once you learn to delegate those things that are not part of you or should not be your responsibility, but you've just somehow ended up with them without realizing, once you start to say, okay, clear out the clutter, clear out and get tremendous amount of clarity. Thank you. From Page of Swords, at least you're going to King of Swords. Thank you for that. That's you're going to improve if you work on that. Work on clearing out the Maya. Work on clearing out your Maya here. You're so full of illusions. You're so full of fears created by these illusions. You're so full of this, I don't know. Anything can come and get me because that's how susceptible I am to things changing around me. Where is your sthirta? Where is your, what do you say? Where is your grounded energy here? You need to ground it. You need to ground yourself and be like a mountain. I am strong mountain. I am strong mountain. I am strong mountain. Okay? When I decide something, I research. First research. Is this worth it? Is this truly in alignment with what I want? My vision, is it truly in alignment with who I want to be or what I want to do? Once you decide that, once the research phase is over, clear out the illusions. The second step would be for you to clear out all the blocks, all the resistance that comes up. Resistance is natural. Natural. So learn to know that, like, just expect resistance. Expect you to resist yourself because you're new to this. Right? You're new to living for yourself. You're new to doing following a dream because you've lived everybody else's story of life. It's now finally your turn here for some of you here. So it's new. So as soon as you say, I'm going to walk for 10 minutes, immediately there will be reasons why you can't walk, or there will be people who'll throw up things at you, or like sudden surprises at you, or you may have to take care of some things, right? Take care of some things you didn't want to do. So instead of, this person is still walking, but how are they walking? This person is still walking, but look at all the burdens, because he on the way there, he has picked up everybody's stories, everybody's kahanis, right? Do this today, as you walk, carry this, as you walk, do this, as you walk, do this for me, pick up the laundry, pick up the dry cleaning. You have become this, okay? Just examples, basic examples I give you so everybody can relate, okay? You know what your story is. Okay, every time you set out to do something, expect to find a little bit of resistance either from you or others around you. When you expect it, you're not shocked by it. When you're not shocked by it, you have clarity of mind. When you have clarity of mind, you will know how to overcome it. Do you see that? So don't be surprised at every resistant thing. Don't be surprised at every time somebody says, oh, are you doing that? Expect people to ask you that question. Are you doing that? Really? But nobody in your family has done that. Why? But you're so educated. Why do you want to do that? Expect all of that. Any small business person knows. And even if you go to work, if you want to change any change in your life, expect outside noise to come flooding in. Okay? Expect it, because then you're prepared for it. Like Chanakya, you can then decide, how to overcome it. Okay? For those who are not familiar with Chanakya, he was a very sharp, person who had very unique ways to overcome problems. Okay, definitely an out of the box thinker. Definitely somebody that how strategy, right? He was good with strategy. He knew how to if one made a move, what kind of move to make. He was like that kind of a person. To give you the worst, easiest layman explanation of who he was, okay? Uh, okay, if I really have to get into his intelligence, it will take a whole reading by itself. And I'm not a big expert also on him. But here, you're being asked to expect resistance, expect people to not understand what you're doing, or expect people to throw their burdens on you while you're trying to take off. Isn't that the favorite? Oh, here this person's taking off. Let's put some weight on her. Let's put some more weight on her. Let's put some more weight on her till her original idea of taking off is completely crushed and she becomes this again. Because why? Because it's convenient for somebody in your life that you do all the work, or that you take all the brunt, or that you do, so that they can keep taking off. But if you are in that position, right, there are ways to come out of this without rocking the boat. Okay, I'll try to do that in some other reading, but for now though, observe when people are trying to block you. Expect resistance for your ideas. Expect you yourself, the biggest enemy here, to resist yourself and your grandeur. Resist. You'll be the first one sometimes to resist. We are our worst enemies, right? We will be resisting this ourselves. Who am I to dream of wearing that size dress, or who am I to dream of working there? Okay, let that all come in. Let that all come in and watch it leave you also. If you don't mess with that thoughts, then they will leave, and watch them as they leave. Replace them gently with a affirmation or a powerful statement, right? I am having a highly productive day today. If you're feeling lazy, you set out to do many things, a block came, you lost 2 hours, no problem. On the third hour, all right, I'm having a beautiful productive day today. I'm able to get to all the things I need to do in a timely and efficient manner. Pep yourself up. Keep saying good things to yourself. I'm focused, I'm driven, and then get the work done, because there is work coming toward you if you want it. There is work coming toward you if you want it. There is news of work coming toward you. Somebody offering you a project, somebody offering you something. For some here, this is a part 2 of a radio show that you were part of, I'm hearing. If you're part of a radio show, this is part 2 of that someone's offering you. For somebody here, this is TV. Somebody here, this is a huge stadium. And believe it or not, for some reason, for some crazy reason, okay, call me crazy, but call me crazy after it happens. I don't mind. But listen, I see you, somebody here singing with that guy, that guy, who's that cute guy? Diljit. I see you singing with him on stage with millions of people watching you both. Ooh, I got chills as I said that. Okay, I really like that guy's energy, by the way. He's such a pure soul. It's so easy to see how pure he is. Anyway, that's for somebody here, okay? You're meant to be destined to sing with him. Only if he's in your highest good, though. Okay, I want you to say, if this is your dream and I connected with you, only if this is in my highest good and his highest good. Okay, and the highest good of the collective. Always say that. You never know. By the time he finds you, you may be a different person. His energy may be different. That may not be the right match then. So always say, if he's in my highest good, bring him toward me, or bring me toward him. If we are meant to sing together for the highest good of everybody, then so let it be. Like, say things like that. Please don't just be like, yeah, today, don't go with what you see today. Okay, it's not happening today. You're not singing with him today, right? If you are singing, leave me a note today if you're singing with him. But if you're truly, right, there's an example. You're not doing this today. This is at a future date. But then, by then you are changing. You're constantly changing. He's constantly changing. Then make sure that you say this. If he's in my highest good, if I am in his highest good. And we are singing for the highest good of the collective. Please say that, just so that you're not connecting with mm, you know what I mean. I'm talking again too much, guys. I'm so sorry. 1 4, oh Jesus, I also need to pack. Okay, I also need to pack. Step forward, no more hiding. No more hiding. If you step forward, your 4 pentacles will become 8 pentacles. There is increase for you. If you, okay, I'm going to draw some clothes on this kid so that I don't have to keep doing this. But listen, I'm an artist in my other avatar, I used to teach Madhubani art. Anyway, coming back to this, I'm just going to draw some design on his clothes so that I don't have to keep doing this. There is happiness coming in for you. There is increase coming in for you. There is abundance coming in for you of all forms. Okay, there is freedom, most of all the freedom, especially summer months. Having said that, there are some people who will want you to be under them. When I say jump, jump. When I say do this, do this. For somebody here, you were caught up in a cycle like this. There will be people who will say, oh, where are you going though? Hello. You have to ignore that. Don't have to do anything but ignore them. Ignore their drama if they bring any. Okay? All right, focus on yourself. Focus on your well-being. Okay? And just know that this is for the collective. Just know that for every bad experience, there are 1,000 good experiences you can have. For every bad person, there are 1,000 good persons out there that you can meet. Okay, so don't be in this my world, my world, my world. Yes, maybe that was your experience, that you met all the low vibrational people at one period of your time because you were moving through a karmic cycle. Yes, that was your experience, right? But now though, your time has changed. Your luck is changing. You are not that person who is that gullible anymore, or that silly. Now yourself, you value yourself more. I'm sensing it, so I'm telling you this. I'm channeling here. So expect good people to come into your life. Change your expectations about life. Okay, change your expectations about life. Like I said, for every few bad eggs, there are thousands of good eggs out there. So don't be in that same old narrative of the world is out to get me. Yes, that was true at some point, but no longer is, because you are no longer that person who will let the world take you for a ride. You're no longer that person. With every experience, you're changing, you're growing, your wisdom is rising. Why do you contain yourself in that same story, the same clothes every single time? You are not that same person, so the same things will not happen to you. You will not allow them to happen to you. You don't have to be like a warrior and fight everybody. There are many, you can move through this in silence. You can avert many things by choosing different options for yourself, like I said last time, right? I feel like repeating that message because it's an important message. This is you. This is your heart. Okay? You have a beautiful heart. You have a lot to give. You have a lot to share. You're jaded. You're cynical. You're tired though. Yes, because of life. Happens to the best of us, right? But despite all that, you keep showing up for others. That is being rewarded very soon. Okay? Very soon you will see the rewards of being that good person no matter what that you were. Protect your heart though. It's still your job to protect your heart. It's not universe's job to protect your heart. It is not your better half's job to protect your heart. It's your job to protect your heart, to protect your energy, when to show up, when to close up, when to open up, how much to give, how much to not give, how much to reveal, how much to not reveal. Isn't that all up to you? Why do you assume that everybody has power except you? You are the powerful one. Why? Because you are the heart warrior. I'll call you the heart warrior. Okay? You see the world through your heart. You have so much of heart power, so much of compassion, so much of love, right? That You will rule the world. You will overcome your circumstances with in your own unique way, using your heart. Okay? So don't fear everything. Don't fear and don't make yourself into a powerless state every single time. Okay? You are full of power. You're full of love, which is very missing these days. You're full of gratitude. And that's it. You are going to rule your world like a queen of cups from the heart. And that's also teaching you how to have self-mastery over your emotions. How not to let your emotions be the first thing that go down the drain every single time. If you're in that process of learning it, it's a very good lesson. So take your time with it and learn it well. How to develop self-mastery over yourself. Okay? Because your nervous system is frayed. I'm connecting with someone here whose nervous system needs healing. Your nerves are frayed. Any loud sound, any small sound, you're triggered, right? You have PTSD. You have, nightmares sometimes because you think the past is going to come back and get you. It won't get you because you are a different person. I don't mind repeating 1,000 times the same message because somebody here needs to get it and get it well, okay? So protect your heart. It's also your job to protect your heart. What do you expose yourself to? What kind of news? What kind of people? What kind of energies? What kind of situations? Choose to say no or choose to sit with things and then decide what is in your highest good instead of always saying yes, yes, yes. Don't be a yes man or a yes woman. Don't do that. Those days are over where you just blindly agree to everything and everybody. First, learn to, any party invitation comes. The last time you went to that party, there was a lot of drama. You didn't like it. Or many people said something to you. You didn't appreciate it. Then again, a party invitation comes. That is your choice then, right? Do I say yes to the drama? Do I go back to the same crowd? Or do I stay away? Right? So if you make the same choice, most likely, if not at this party, some other party, the cycle will repeat. So just be careful with that. I won't tell you what to do. You have free will. You are an adult if you're watching me, right? Because this video is not made for kids. You know what I'm talking about. Sorry, I keep looking to the side because the flame is suddenly going bonkers on me, okay? So take care of yourself, take care of your heart, take care of your emotions, heal your emotions. I'm emotionally healed. Show me how I can heal my emotions. Ask your guides that. Show me how I can heal my emotions. Show me how I can heal my nervous system. There are videos for that. There's music for that. Listen to that, okay? Oh my gosh, 112, 40, sheesh. Okay, that's a lot of time. I'm sorry. Okay, only those with patience and who need the messages will listen, which is what anyway I want. I won't be here for a few days anyway, so enjoy, take good care of yourself, and I'll see you when I get back.